Now we all know the popular genre-defining game Minecraft. Over the years, the game, however, has lost some of its features. Today we will be going over these features in no specific order, of course. You may know some of them, and you may not. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and smack down a top 5. So, at number 5, we have structures. There are 3 that we will be looking at. The first being brick pyramids. Brick pyramids were large structures that generated far away from the spawn point. These pyramids were completely solid. They had no interior rooms. A strange quality about these pyramids is that layers of dirt and stone extended under the pyramid. It spawned on top of the terrain instead of being a complete pyramid. Pyramids were removed in the beginning versions of In-Depth. Second, we have Obsidian Walls. Obsidian Walls were used in In-Depth to mark the positions of cardinal directions. This created 2 intersecting planes extending just above the surface of the solid material that surrounds them. This has long since been removed, and let me just say I've never seen one of these before. Thirdly, we have the Farlands. Many of you have heard this place before, but not many of you know it no longer exists. The Farlands were the area that formed the edge of the infinite map in PC. You guys may have seen it before, you guys may know about it, but they removed it as a result of an update to the terrain generation. Now, this was a very interesting place that you could travel. At number 4, we have Minecraft itself. Yes, this is true. Notch released a Pi edition of Minecraft for the Raspberry Pi. Now, some of you guys may have already known this, but others may have not. There's an abandoned edition of Minecraft on the Raspberry Pi. You can get it in a link in the description. It is a version of Minecraft developed for the Raspberry Pi. It is based on an old version, Alpha 0.6.1 of Pocket Edition, but it is slightly cut down, containing a revived feature set and support for multiple programming languages. Pi Edition is intended as an educational tool for novice programmers. Now, while PC version had an infinite world, this had a 500 by 512 block radius. So the worlds were fairly small. There was only creative. So just keep that in mind. It is pretty interesting. I never knew about this until about a couple months ago. It was pretty dang cool. I've never played it myself, but if you guys have, tell me what it is like in the comments. At number 3, we have blocks, such as the horse saddle, the locked chest, and the crying obsidian. Let's go ahead and start with the crying obsidian. The crying obsidian was a texture in Minecraft for an abandoned project to implement a spawn point changing obelisk, which meant that it changed your spawn point. It was of course abandoned after the introduction of beds. It would have been crafted with an obsidian block and lapis lazuli. Locked chest describes itself. Locked chests were an April Fool's block. Okay, so you could only get it around April Fool's. Pressing used on this chest would bring up a screen, and clicking on the Go to Store button would forward you to the Minecraft store. The horse saddle were items that were added in Snapshot 13W16A during the development of 1.6.1. along with the horses that worked just like regular saddles, but for horses instead of pigs. Taming a horse was required before putting a horse saddle on it. The horse saddle was craftable using the following recipe on the screen right now: 3 iron and 5 leather. At number 2, we have mobs, such as the human, generic villager, and zombie generic villager. Humans were hostile mobs which take the form of clones of the default skin. In classic mode, humans could be spawned by pressing G. Strangely, they did not use the punching animation that a normal player would use. They only ran into the player like a zombie would. Humans would move around the map aimlessly, walking in slightly imperfect circles, flailing their arms and heads, and jumping occasionally. They could not move or destroy blocks and were not affected by liquids. The generic villager and the generic zombie villager pretty much go the same. Generic villager was a type of villager with a green robe added in 1.3.1. Now, they only had one default trade available, 7 to 9 gold ingots for 1 emerald. In the 1.11 snapshot 16W32B, generic villagers were re-added and can now spawn naturally. It can be spawned in a spawn egg. At number 1, we have game sounds. Game sounds were changed due to the various Minecraft updates over the past. Some of these game sound changes include the arrow contact, explosion, splash, bow, experience orb, door opening, door closing, lava, flint, and steel. There was even a music file created by Notch himself. It was added around Alpha 1.1.1 and was emitted from the downloaded game files. You can still hear the file. I will play that now. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this top 5, do not forget to go ahead and leave a like for more like this. Also, do not forget to go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you like content like this. Otherwise from that, this is MLG Boost, and I will see you guys in the next top 5.